Hello students, welcome back to the second class of IP. Today we will be learning about the evolution of computer, or we can say the history of present day computer. The present day computer has a history itself about how they actually came into existence. Let's have a look on it. There are 5 generations of computer: first generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation and fifth generation. Let's see one by one. First generation computers. Its time period is from 1940 to 1956. These type of computers, or we can say the computers of this generation, were very large in size and they used to produce a large amount of heat. The language used in that machines is known as the machine language, and for other processings we were having magnetic drums and vacuum tubes as the technology behind its working. Then comes our second generation computer. The time period is 1956 to 1963. In these computers, we were having transistors and the language used is called as assembly language. Here, because vacuum tubes has been replaced by transistors, it ultimately reduced the size of the computer, which automatically resulted in the less heat production. On the other hand, it also consumed less electricity as compared to first generation computer. Then comes our third generation computers. Its time period is from 1964 to 1971. During this generation, we started using integrated circuits, often known as ICs, along with keyboards and monitors. The language used during these generation are COBOL, Fortran, etc. They are more smaller in size with increased speed as compared to previous ones. Next is fourth generation computer, whose time period is 1971 to 1980. Here we used very large scale integrated circuits and the languages used were C, C++ and they are also known as 4GL, means fourth generation languages. They were more powerful than previous generation computers. Their storing capacity and working speed is much more than the previous generations. Last is fifth generation computers, which is from 1980 to today. Here we used ULSI, that is ultra large scale integrated circuits. Here the languages used are Java, Python, etc. These generation of computers are more user friendly and are cheaper in rate. Artificial intelligence is its main enhancement. Now let's have a look on some of the inventions in computing technology. Number 1, abacus. It is a device, or we can say it was a device which can do simple arithmetic operations only. Then came into existence a Pascaline machine, which is a mechanical calculator which can do only addition and subtraction. But when these addition subtraction are done repeatedly, it was able to do multiplication and divisions. Then came analytical engine, which is also known as the base of our present day computer. And the founder of analytical engine, Mr. Charles Babbage, is known as the father of computer. Then is tabulating machine. This is the first machine where the data is stored on punched cards, and the same gave the way to programming. Next is Turing machine. It was the machine which was capable to solve the problem by executing the program stored on punched cards. EDVAC, ENIAC are the computers of first generation which were capable of storing data as well as the program for future. Here starts the generations of computers. All these make a timeline which is further continued with the invention of transistors and integrated circuits. That's all for today. Have a look on the whole video.